Asus ZenFone 5Z. The Asus ZenFone 5Z smartphone comes with a touchscreen of 12-inch with a resolution of 1080 pixels by 2246 pixels. The Asus ZenFone 5Z is power-driven by Asus octa-core processor and comes with 8GB of RAM. The phone contains 64GB of internal storage that may be deleted via a microSD card. As for cameras, the Asus ZenFone 5Z options a twin 12 plus 8MP front camera within the back associated an 8MP front shooter for selfies. The Asus ZenFone 5Z runs on Humanoid 8 and is power-driven by a 3300 mAh. The Asus ZenFone 5Z could be a twin SIM smartphone that accepts nano SIM and nano SIM cards. Property choices embrace Wi-Fi, GPS, Bluetooth, NFC, USB OTG, L-band, 3G, and 4G. The phone sensing elements embrace a proximity sensor, associate measuring device, associate close lightweight sensing element, and rotating mechanism. OnePlus 5T. The recent proclaimed OnePlus 5T sports a bigger 6-inch screen, narrowly while not an edge, with a facet quantitative relations of 18:9 like those on the Corsair's phones. It conjointly uses an amazingly quick biometric identification unlocking system that makes restful Apple's Face ID. OnePlus conjointly upgrade the twin camera system that we have a tendency to already like the 5, whereas continue to use the Super Flowers 835 chipsets found in the most up-to-date flagship chips. Motorola Moto Z2 Play. Motorola continues to stand out in the manufacture of shape phones, so it will gain 2 places on this list. The Z2 Play could be a lot of advance within the combine, with its ultra-slim style and compatibility with Motorola's variety of Motorola Moto modes. The phone line offers good performance due to its Flower 626 octa-core chipset, whereas its 12MP rear camera uses bezel focus technology that ends up in quick speeds. Like different Motorola phones, the X2 Play comes with helpful company add-ons, together with Moto Show that permits you to examine the notifications while not checking your phone. Motorola has conjointly coated the unit with water-resistant material to assist keeping it safe in wet conditions. OnePlus 5. The OnePlus 5 could be a stunning phone. However, it's not the foremost original. There rings a bell in my memory of associated iPhone 7 and mid flexes semicircular. Up to the camera setting, mixed antenna lines, and even the flash. The front is regarding as similar because the outgoing OnePlus 3 and 3T that isn't a photo issue. However, during a world of the Essential phone and LG G6, it feels a touch old school. There is an electroacoustic transducer jack and a USB-C compatible dash charge on the lowest, with the electroacoustic transducer and a mono speaker, and a dual nano SIM receptacle on the aspect. The 64GB model has 6GB of RAM and comes in slate gray, whereas the 128GB or 8GB RAM version takes the shade Midnight Black. That was in short accessible on the OnePlus 3T. Its color is deep, dark, and uninteresting, and it looks odd to pose to similar choices. Essential phone. The largest screen-to-body quantitative relations for any phone. With its 5.71-inch Quad HD screen, you'll get enormous screen during a phone that matches well in one hand. The camera comes with a 13-megapixel twin camera and a portrait mode. Your photos are very good, and therefore the Essential 360 camera is sufficiently big to capture everything around you in 4K simply. However, sufficiently little to sweat in your pocket. PS1 comes with an enormous 128GB storage. Therefore, you'll be able to simply store all of your photos, 4K and 360 videos, games, and more, without fear regarding running out of an area or defining more cache on stored device choices.